So, without further ado, Bryan, how are you tonight? Tell me what you're going to be doing, please.
I'm going to be playing some music, Fletch.
Well, that's marvelous.
Telling some stories about these songs and just celebrating positive mental health. That's what I'm all about.
Yep, I'm sure we'll hear some about that tonight.
We definitely will.
You have an interesting background, and it's been an interesting journey, and you're just continuing it tonight. It is exactly all right. Your show, Bryan. Have a great night, and do well, man.
All right. This song is called Boardwalk. Don't leave me hanging in the background of your heart. Don't leave me slow dancing on a wave as we're off and running. I'm Bryan Joseph Kuhn, and thanks, guys. And so the big thing for me is I write songs about mental health. Music is my therapy, and except for this next song, which is completely off the wall, but everything else is pretty much mental health. But this song is called Marionette, and I wrote it a little while back. It's one of my newer songs. It's about a guy running through his head in 1985. I wanted to put myself back into a different place to get out of the present. And so that's what I did with this song, and this song is called Marionette. Sunday morning, June of 85. He is walking in the sunlight, so much on his mind. He's hanging on so loosely, just so hard to find. Just so hard to find. Just so hard to find. He's a marionette. He's a marionette. He's a marionette. He's a marionette. Destined for a rise. He is destined for a rise. He is destined for a rise. He's a marionette. He's a marionette. He's a marionette. Thanks for everybody tuning in here on a Tuesday night. I appreciate it. So this next song, it's called My Sanity. It's kind of self-explanatory, I guess. But it's about losing your head and finding it again. my memory, the shallow clouded hill. Nights they got so long for me, so utterly unwell. So utterly unwell. So utterly unwell. Abusing all these medicine, I lost my sense of self. Digging down these ditches as I wallowed in a cell. Prescriptions and addictions left me climbing up the wall. The road, it got so hard to see, I stumble and I fall. I stumble and I fall.
Nice, man. Bryan, give me a little bit of history behind some of these songs. I mean, you're blowing through them here, but man, I know there's history, how you wrote them. Well, how about that last one?
So that one, it's about addiction and recovery. And you know, I'm an open book at this point. You know, I've gone through my own demons and in the past, and so I wrote that song about coming out of that. What I try to do is I try to write songs where they talk about dark things, but they have a positive outcome to them.
Right.
And so that song's kind of, you know, about reclaiming your life and, you know, getting past the addictions and you know, whatever's holding you back in life.
Right. Tell me, how long you been writing songs? And on Bandcamp, man, you must have at least 50 songs out there, I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, I think more than that. Yeah, I've got about 20 albums on there, I think.
Right.
I mean, some of them are collections of demos and things like that.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, writing is my therapy for you know, lack of a better way to put it.
Right, right.
And I've been writing for about 15 years. I come from a writing background. I have a journalism degree.
Yeah.
And so writing has always been something that is an outlet for me. And I didn't start playing music until I was in college. And once I got out of college, it was like it became it became the only thing I wanted to do and the only thing that really helped me.
Right. So, do you write the songs first, or do you write the lyrics first, or what's your progress?
Usually lyrics first, and then I'll attach it to some chord progressions, and I'm not doing anything crazy guitar wise.
Right.
But for me, it's more about the melody and the story behind it, and so yeah, songwriting to me has just become, I don't want to say second nature, but it's all I want to do, and it's what makes me feel better when I'm feeling down.
Yeah, I've looked at some of your lyrics, like standalone lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're a poet, and you're taking those lyrics and you're putting them into songs. That's actually what I've noticed.
Yeah, that's actually how I do. I kind of write songs as poems first, and then try to attach a melody and try to attach chord progressions to it.
When I was, I'm not going to go much longer, but when I was listening to you a while ago, it's probably a scary thing, but I was thinking, I listened to it, and I was like, Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
It's like Bob Dylan was in the back of my head, and I was thinking, yeah, something like that must have been his process too. Anyway,
I think I'm more influenced by Jacob Dylan of the Wallflowers.
Gotcha.
I would go more towards him because I was a kid of the '90s, and so that was right up my alley. Seeing the Wallflowers back in 1997.
Right.
All
right. Well, tell us what's next, and let's move on, man. Can't wait.
Next song is called "Whistling Through," and it's about getting through hard times and coming out the other side. It's kind of a theme to these songs, and this is another one that has that theme. All right.
You got some comments there. You got your YouTube thing
yeah,
up
let's
there?
take a look.
Check it out.
Let's see what we got. Oh, Antonio. I actually have a song that I'm going to play a little later with Bryan. That'll be dedicated to a friend of mine who is also a drummer that I play with. Yeah, he's been a really big cog in my life the past couple of years. We started playing together, and we had a band called Gray Shore Avenue, which is still kind of on hiatus. And he's always believed in me, and I can't thank him enough. So it's great to see him on here. Justin, what's up? Thanks for the comments. Who else we got here? Jesse, my buddy from Colorado. So thank you to everybody for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to Fletch, and thank you to Bryan for being here and putting this on.
That's what we do, brother, man.
All right, so this next song is called Rabbit Holes. And we all know what it's like to go down a rabbit hole of, the internet. When you're on, say, YouTube, you go down a YouTube rabbit hole. Well, sometimes you go down a rabbit hole, it's pretty dark. And so this song, there's a darkness to it, but again, there's a positive to it about coming out the other side. Fell down a rabbit hole, can't see the ground no more. Black highways in my mind, they took me for a ride. When am I again? This is not easy, friend. I'm anxious, I'm distraught. The demons I have fought. When all you do is sleep, just losing week to week. Fell in the black hole sea. Yeah, I had to take my leave, to take my things and run into the black hole sun. To the black hole sun, to the black hole sun, to the black hole sun, to the black hole sun. I'm driving past the spot where all was nearly lost, doing 100 down. Black highways in my mind. I'm crossing lands and vines, writing subversive rhymes, living in pure madness. 7 days a week, I had my foot in the door. The bastards kicked me to the floor. My will not lost, I will be found. I'll kick the demons to the ground. Hey! Hey! you.
That's one I've been listening to for last week.
Nice. I'm glad. That song's had a lot of these songs have had a lot of versions, and I play them differently from time to time. When I go out to an open mic or something and I play, the song will be completely different from one week to the next. And I kind of like that. It keeps them fresh, but I feel like today is kind of a cementing of the songs. And this next one, it's called Catastrophize, and it's about always coming up with something that's a disaster or a catastrophe and in your head, and it can be really hard to get past that when all you do is think of the terrible things that could possibly happen. And so this song is about fighting against that and seeing the positive that's in front of you rather than the negative that could be. And I wrote this song. I think this is probably our best song for Gray Shore Avenue that we had so far. And I try to bring an energy to this one that's a little different because on a daily basis, I feel this song a lot. And yeah, it can be tough sometimes, but putting it into song helps me to combat it. So this song's called Catastrophize. I'm lost in the throes and I gave it away. I'm lost in the throes and I gave it away. I'm lost in the throes, I gave it away. I'm lost in the throes and I gave it away. Catastrophize. Catastrophize. The lull comes nice and neat, but you feel, oh, you feel so unreal, so unreal, so unreal, so unreal. Well, I'm deep in the weather. I'm deep in the weather. Well, I'm deep in the weather and I'm fated to stay. I'm deep in the weather and I'm fated So yeah, that song's called Catastrophize.
Nice, brother.
So I'm going to play one more, and then we're going to take this thing up a notch. We're going to bring Bryan out, and he's going to play the djembe, which is the drum over there. I don't know if they can see it yet, but you will. So this song, it's called Scripts of Rod Serling, and there's a lyric in there about Twilight Zone walking. I really like the Twilight Zone. And there's days where you feel like you're walking through the Twilight Zone. And so I tried to put that in the song, and it came out like this. But first, I'm going to tune up.
Yeah, that's always something. You know, you've been strumming really hard.
Yeah.
Going 45 minutes.
And changing the capo. A lot of times we'll do that, and these are new strings, so.
Oh, yeah.
You know. May have had the capo on wrong. That's it. All right.
Got lots of folks out there watching you right now, man.
I was just looking at this. Again, thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Who you got? You got Daniel. Antonio's cool. Jesse's here. Mitch.
Oh, Miro. All right.
Paul Ramiro. Oh, Ramiro.
Miro.
Yeah.
Let's see who else we got here.
Riverstone, man. You're becoming a fan. Appreciate that. Video Pro Girl, as always. Thanks for your comments. Hey, any of you Bunker fans there, give me a shout out just so I let let the artists know you're here, you're listening, you're paying attention, and which I'm sure you are, but it's always nice to get some feedback. Sorry, Bryan, for the interjection, man.
No, wait, that was good fill. Good
yeah,
fill.
You needed some water.
I needed some water.
You need to tune up a little water.
Up, you take a little breather. Yeah. Now it's back to the music. So this is called Scripts of Rod Serling. I've been walking through the twilight zone, ever taken with the days of old, and I went searching for all the wrong answers, but always found them in the right places, right places, right places. 'Cause I've been living the scripts of Rod Serling, Rod Serling. I've been living the scripts of Rod Serling, Rod Serling. Twilight Zone walking, I'm Twilight Zone walking now. All right. So, Bryan, if you'll join me up here.
So everybody, going to ask you to bear with us for about 5 minutes. Bryan is going to talk while BCA gets set up on this drum. We've been sound checking it. We've been doing it for like 30 minutes. It is the coolest drum sound imaginable. We had to get the mics on it right. Bryan's going to get in position. Bryan's going to tell us, BCA is going to get in position, and Bryan is going to talk while we do some camera resetup. Stand by. And don't go away.
Yeah, so I'm just looking through some of the comments, and thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it. I know I flooded your Facebook feed with messages about this show, but I really felt it's really a special moment for me to be able to play here. A little backstory on how I got to play here was I saw the Secret Lives play. And I was blown away by their performance, and I was like, I really want to play that space, because the space it's amazing down here. And Fletch has done an amazing job, and I'm just really glad to be here. And thank you to everybody who sent messages or liked a post or whatever, anything to show that you care, because that goes a long way. And I try to do that with people I'm close to, and because when someone close to me shows me that, that love, it really means a lot to me. And so I talk about the mental health stuff a lot. And my backstory, when I was about 6 years ago, I entered treatment for depression and anxiety and insomnia. And from there, my life was changed, and music became even more important to me, and I had a better understanding of it. But a lot of that was I learned tools there that helped me to cope with life. I didn't know I had depression until I was 22 years old. I didn't know what depression was. And once I started learning about it and ways to combat it, my life got better. And I've gone through tough times, through all that, but it's been a long journey to get here, and this night for me is very special, and it's very special for me to be able to play with this man over here, Mr. Bryan Christian Adam, because he has become a very good friend of mine.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you so much.
And there he is, looking badass with the sunglasses.
Oh, hey.
And his djembe, which, I mean, seriously. And he's got a beer in his hand. He's just looking like a badass.
It's going to be that kind of evening.
It's that kind of evening.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
All right, thanks everybody for bearing with us a couple minutes. I'm looking forward to this. I hope you are too. Thank you so much, Bryan, for filling in. Really appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Fletch. Thank you so much for everything you do.
All right, so this is the first song we're going to do together. It's called On This Day, and it's basically about living in the moment. Great, that was good timing on that. So yeah, this song's about living in the moment, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future. The future is anxiety, the past is depression. You've probably heard that saying, but yeah, so this song's called On This Day. we got through one song.
All right.
Nice,
Alright.
man. Very nice. I have to do all the clapping now.
What are we doing next?
BCA's
The
not-
next song we'll be playing is called Head On, and this song is about being there for somebody when they're going through a tough time. And it's basically about facing your fears and your difficulties in life head on. You all set over there? Good?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah.
All right.
I think this is
Having some
fantastic.
fun.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
BCA, you're looking really cool tonight.
really
man.
is.
I just gotta tell you.
He really is.
I'm glad you wore that shirt.
Looks like it could be in Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We've had our struggles, but we'll face them head on. When you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, just so you know, I'm around, I'm around. So just call me, and I will be there. When you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, just so you know, I'm around, I'm around. So just call me, and I will be there. I understand, I do. When you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, just so you know, I'm around, I'm around. When you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, just so you know, I'm around, I'm around. So just call me, and I will be there. When your feet are to the fire, when you think all is lost, I understand, I do. We'll stand or stumble, these roads will travel. Our time is in our hands. So when you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, just so you know, I'm around. All right. Thank you so much out there in YouTube land.
Nice song, nice song. I love the sound of that drum and guitar.
Yeah.
together.
Once again, thank you to Mr. Bryan Christian Adam for being a friend
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on here.
And a bandmate.
This is such a wonderful setup, isn't it?
It's. I told you I walked down here and I was just in awe.
It's so interesting that we're playing for maybe like 20, 30 people, but essentially there's no one down here.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I find that very interesting.
Yeah, it's really spooky.
The internet.
The interweb.
The interwebs.
Welcome.
Got some. Let's see some of these comments. We got a couple more. All right. So this next one goes out to Antonio. As I mentioned, a good friend of mine who's always been there for me. This is a song that we played together. It's on our Gray Shore Avenue EP. It's called Avalanche. Spending all my time on the shores of a shit show city. The nights here aren't kind, and the days aren't so pretty. No, they're quite shitty. When the avalanche it comes, my thoughts go running scared to the places in my mind, so far from who I'm here, so far from here, so far. But I don't wanna shoot no arrows, I just wanna keep control. I don't wanna shoot no arrows, I just wanna keep control. My district corrupted, they played against my fears. My district corrupted, so raw and insecure. But I don't wanna ring no sirens, I just wanna keep control. I don't wanna ring no sirens, I just wanna keep control. Safe harbors, take me home. Oh, safe harbors, don't you leave me alone. Oh, safe harbors, won't you take me home? Save me from the avalanche. Can you save me from the avalanche? Can you save me from the avalanche? Can you save me from the avalanche? Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Once again,
I really do love that song. It's
Thanks,
very
man.
a lot of your songs are very prolific. I really enjoy your writing, and it's an honor
Thanks.
and privilege to play with you.
Thanks, man. It's been a special experience, and Fletch, thank you so much for everything.
And thank you everyone for joining
yeah.
in. Usually I'm doing the camera here, but this week I thought I would do a little something different and actually play.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, you're more than welcome, Bryan and Bryan. Thank you guys for coming. Hey, a reminder to the audience, if you press like on this video, there's people watch the video live and then a lot of people come in a couple days later because their schedule don't fit. If you press like, this will get pumped out to more and more people. And of course, I can throw up my subscribe bunker logo, which I love to do. But I'm interjecting. Didn't mean to shut down the show.
Please subscribe to the bunker. This is free
Yes,
to all the musicians, and this is an essential service for us.
And check out the previous installments as well. There's been a lot of great bands and great artists playing here. So
Thanks, Bryan. You're one of them. Thanks, man. Carry on.
okay, so this will be our last one. It's called Last Line, and it's actually another song about being there for somebody. And this one goes out to my friend Carolyn, who's been somebody who's been a rock for me over the years when I've been going through tough times. And yeah, it's called Last Line. One, two, three, four. Everybody's got their own. That's how the story goes. I won't sit and judge another man's woes. The relativity of it all. Break your back and leave you there to crawl. But I will be there when you fall. I will be there through it all. I'll be your last line of defense. I'll be your last line. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Oh man, Bryan, BCA and Bryan. Bryan, thank you so much, guys, for coming here tonight.
Thank you.
I truly enjoyed tonight, and for two reasons. One, you're like the poet, and I didn't appreciate your music until you reached out and I started listening a couple months ago, and I was like, yeah, this is there's stuff behind the veneer here, and I really enjoyed it. And BCA, man, you made it very special tonight, bringing in your crazy drum, man. I know a lot of people have probably seen it. You play it out all over. Open
If you need a
mics and all
djembe
kinds.
player, right here.
Yeah. So
Hit this man up.
I'm really great you're here.
Thank you so much for having us, Fletch.
Thanks, Fletch.
Thank both of you guys. Again, like this video if you like Bryan. Subscribe to The Bunker. Help us grow the channel because we're all indie, all original.
All in it together.
Yeah, and now we're doing Tuesday night and Thursday night shows. So take care and have a great night. I have some announcements for the upcoming shows. We have a really packed schedule here coming up. The Robert Hines Band is this Thursday, 2 nights from now. Robert Hines is a great mentor to a lot of students. He is a go listen to his music before the show and you'll find out what he is. He's a gritty, really broad, crafted blues guy. I'm really looking forward to him on Thursday. Next Tuesday we have Jason Paul Jecka. He again, another guy's been playing 10 years. He's with a band. The band will probably be here a couple months down the road. Looking forward to him. That's Tuesday. Who We Are. They're coming back for their second time. They're going gangbusters. They have their third or fourth release. They said, could they come back? I said, sure, man, you can come back. You can go watch their previous show if you want. Cheryl Rohde is coming, and she's going to do a solo show, and I'm very excited about this. Her band was killer, but she's promised me that she will do an up-close and personal show for us all. And we'll probably get to know a little bit more about Cheryl Rohde. I hope she's watching tonight. She might be. And then La Dama de Estras. These guys are associated with Third Fire Records up in Elgin, Illinois. The owner and producer in that studio named Joan Velez. I've known him for 15 years. This band's coming up for 10 days to track in Elgin from Puerto Rico. And they're going to do a Thursday night show here in the bunker as well. Once again, thank you all so much for coming in. I'm going to take you out with a little bit of Robert Hines music to give you a preview of what you're going to hear next week. So you can listen to a little bit of that. But please take care. Be well. Thanks for coming to the bunker. And be safe. Thanks, guys.